My name is Kathy Chilambe. I'm the principal for Linda Community School. The school was founded in 1996 on 14th of October. The school caters for orphans and vulnerable children, the street children, children in conflict with the law, and the HIV positive children. Apart from that, we have a challenge on the staffing because the child-teacher ratio is too high. We have the 469 pupils and we only have 8 teachers. Among the 8 teachers, only me is paid by the government. The other teachers are volunteer teachers who are paid by different organizations, though it's just an allowance, not a salary. The school has a feeding program. As I mentioned earlier on, these are children who are coming from vulnerable families, and for them to learn well, at least they need a meal. So most of the kids do not even afford one meal a day. And some of the children are coming from child-headed household, which means that the children are taking care of themselves. So we are very grateful to the feeding program that is being sponsored or with the help of Sabrina also. We know there are other sponsors, but she's a great woman that started this program through. But what we want to say is that the feeding program itself, it demands commitment, and we want to thank her for the commitment. Because during the day we are having our feeding program, we need to start the day as early as 5 in the morning. We go to the market to buy vegetables. I know they sell vegetables during the day, but we go 5 in the morning because we have to buy direct from the farmers for the money to be enough and for the food to be enough for the children. On a daily basis, we need cabbage the day we are cooking, because we are cooking twice a week. So each day we cook, we need cabbage, which is a vegetable, or the greens, and then we need tomatoes, onions, cooking oil, and we need 4 bags of 25 kg of mealie, because the pot we are using for the shima, which is made from corn, our staple food, is 110 liters. So we cook twice of those, and that comes to 210 liters of this shima, our staple food. And we also need some cooking oil, a 2.5 liters of cooking oil per meal. So you can see in itself that we need to thank everybody involved in here that it is a commitment. So the meal itself needs to be balanced. So the cabbage acts as a vegetable, and we have a protein, which is beans. And then we have the shima, which is a carbohydrate, which makes the meal more healthier for the kids. Our rate of pass rate is from 90 to 100%, because the children, even if they don't have anything to eat at home, they still come to school and they know they'll have a meal. The meal itself brings us together. The time the children are eating is a time for us teachers to mingle with the kids, even to learn more about what they are going through, because in class it's serious academic work. But the feeding program itself brings us together. Apart from that, it has also reduced the absenteeism, because most of the time children would stay away from school, therefore there was no consistency in learning because due of hunger. 2 years or 4 years ago, even when Sabrina came, we had a few cases of children fainting in class, especially Livingston, that the temperature goes as far as 40. So with hunger, children would faint. But since we started the feeding program, we don't have those cases of hunger making children faint in class. The feeding program itself is so wonderful because we've seen even the nutrition part of the children, because some of them, they had malnutrition, but that is changing because the meal itself is a balanced diet. when you see what happens to memory this day, as her name suggests, she will be your memory as well. You always live to remember this child, this cutie little child with a future ahead, that you are pushing the future ahead together with you. Memory is knocking off from school with her friends on a normal day. They go home chatting. Just as friends, especially the girls, they still give each other support. They talk about a lot of things they go through in the home. They encourage each other even with schoolwork. Memory takes her walk to school alone with friends. And she meets her mother, Sarah. Sarah is a lovely woman, as I told you, old but with a heart and a kind heart and a loving heart. Sarah is always there to wait for Memory's return to school. It's something that she always looks forward to. So you see Memory and Sarah when they meet, it's so an exciting day for them that you'd love to be there and see how this lovely family is. And it really explains to us that, love is the most important thing above all. To make someone live and hope to see tomorrow. And Memory doesn't even look at her mother to be old, because this is a woman who gives her hope every day. For her, it is a mother, and she looks forward to meet her. Even as she gets home, the mother does not only go there and sit and just grab a bag from her. She gives a hug to Memory. She makes sure they go through the work that they have done in school together, and they still have time to chat. Today, very few people have time to chat with their children, but this is a special thing that Memory has. I know she doesn't have a lot of things, but I can tell you she doesn't even realize that, because she has this mother who's always there for her. Actually, we are so excited because we are feeding our children, and we want to let you know that the help that you are giving goes a long way. Without you, our school would not have been performing the way it's performing now. Without you, we couldn't have achieved the real passing rate that we have. So our children, after eating lunch, they don't have to go back home. They continue with lessons in the afternoon. So all the academic work that we are doing, we are saying thank you to you, and we really appreciate you, and we wish you all well, and we are sending our regards from Zambia, especially Zambia, Living Soul, Linda Community School. You are so great.